What up? What up? It's your girl, the Blue Empress. Hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. How you doing? Did you miss me? Be honest. So, I have to say that this has been one hell of a couple of weeks, maybe even more than that, since the last time you've seen or heard from me. But if you all follow me on my Instagram, then you know what's up, dude. This right here is just mind-boggling to me right now. And if you guys know where I'm going at, then okay. If you don't, allow me to retort. The fucking 2020 election. My God. Y'all know this video was coming. Y'all should have known this video was coming. It's the number one thing that is trending right now. Okay? It is. It's trending. Now, I have a question for my royal men and royalettes. Have you all been getting the text messages, the phone calls, the emails, the voicemails, all that good shit? Have you guys been getting this for the past month or two now? Because this election was coming up. Now, the election day is gone now, okay? But before it even approached, I was getting nothing but phone calls, emails, text messages from any place involving in politics, wondering if I'm going to vote for Joe Biden or Donald Trump. No, I'm not going to say his last name because it's not worthy to come out of these beautiful lips or this beautiful mouth. Anyway. First of all, it's really nobody's business who the fuck I vote for. But if you all know me on a personal level, then you obviously know who I voted for. And I'm not going to go into who I chose because there are two subjects that I will not discuss: religion and politics. You know why? Because we are all different. We have our different beliefs and differences. And I'm just going to leave it at that. You a Democrat? Cool. You a Republican? Fine. You an independent? Okay. If you're a Baptist, you're Catholic, you're a Methodist, you're a Christian or a Buddhist, I don't care. Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy and prosper in life. Your prerogative. I don't judge. But please do not sit over here and throw that shit at my face. I didn't ask who you voting for. I don't give a shit who you vote for. Because from what I am hearing, neither one of them are good, to say the least. And when this whole thing started, I know who Donald Trump was, automatically. But I didn't know who Joe Biden was. Honest to God. I'm telling you right now, this is why I'm not into politics. I don't know who everybody is. All I kept hearing from people when I asked them, who is Joe Biden? Oh, he was vice president to Barack Obama. And? Okay. But has he done some things that I can actually say, oh, okay, he can possibly be a potential president? He helped with Obamacare. Oh, okay. But what else? Was he involved in the search party of finding Osama bin Laden? I mean, what other things has he done? I mean, it can't just be just that 1-2 things that he's done. He was the vice president of Barack Obama, and he helped get Obamacare off the ground. Okay. You know, I really don't know what to say as far as everything that has transpired because we still don't have a new president. No, we don't. I think Trump is at 214 and Joe Biden is at 264. And Nevada still is being counted. I'm sorry, people. Do you smell that? I'm sorry, maybe you can't smell it because you can't smell through a screen and can't. But I smell it. Come on, Royal Men, Royalettes. I know you smelling it too. Yeah, yeah. That little itchy feeling you got over here. Yeah. Take another whiff. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that smell is. I know that smell anywhere. I smell conspiracy. I smell corruption. I smell asinine bullshit happening. And I think Nevada is going to be the cause of the tomfoolery we are going through today. Because we still don't have a president. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All hell is going to break loose. Not that it already has. You know, I'm hearing, dumb people are threatening people, for not voting for him and shit. I hear that he was going to sue Michigan or Pittsburgh or something. I don't know. And quite frankly, I don't care. It's like a child throwing a temper tantrum because mommy and daddy didn't give him ice cream after dinner or before dinner or whatever the hell he wanted ice cream. That's how I look at it. A grown-ass man acting like a toddler. That's it. I mean, people, if this is the world that we are so hell-bent on wanting to live in, congratulations. You played yourself. See, that's not the world I want to live in. It's not the world I want to raise my kids in. This pandemic is one thing. But having a strong leader actually do the right thing by their people is another. I'm just, I really don't know what to think of this whole democracy. I don't understand. When I look at movies and TV shows and, documentaries, and I tell myself, yes, it's bad, but it was not like this when I was a kid. I was born in the 1980s. And I remember, back then when everything was simple, if there were crimes, it wasn't as extensive as it is today. I don't think there was no tomfoolery when I was growing up as a kid. But remember, I was a kid. I didn't have to sit in front of the TV every day watching the dang old news. I sat in front of the TV watching Disney and Nickelodeon, all the little friendly kid shows. Or I was outside playing with my friends. Or, I had my cousins come over and we all sit around and play. We weren't thinking about things of that magnitude at the time. And even as I rethink my childhood, the world wasn't the way it was, as it is today. Again, it was calm. It was simple. It's not in complete utter chaos as it is now. America has been through a lot of shit. It has been through a lot of shit. We always manage to get through it. But in this case, it seems like everyone has once again lived in fear. And literally think that that is going to produce a cure and make this whole thing go away. And what they fail to realize, that that's not what it's doing. You're hurting yourself living in fear. And that's the honest to God truth. When you live in constant fear, you are hurting yourself, not just mentally, but emotionally and physically. Not good for your mind and your body. It's not. You got to ask yourself, did God put me on this earth to live in fear? Or did he put me on this earth for a purpose to fulfill it? I'm going with option B. I can't speak for everybody else. I hope that you are thinking, the same thing I'm thinking that God put you on this earth to serve a purpose, not to live in fear. It just hurts me and it bothers me that the people that live in fear of this pandemic are bestowing it upon others. Like they trying to get everybody else to live in fear just like them. That's not cool. It's not right. Okay? You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be a leader, not a fucking follower. Seriously. You see everybody else jumping off a cliff. Are you really going to jump off a cliff knowing damn good and well there's a 50% chance you going to die? Or are you going to take the next route that's going to get you safely down to the ground without sudden impact? I see it every day, people, when I go to work. I see it every day. People bump into you. Oh, I'm sorry. When you even go down the aisle, you got people scooting over like they finna run for the damn border because you about to be within a certain feet of them. All I'm trying to do is get the damn hot sauce off the rack. I was gonna say, excuse me. But the moment you see me or anybody else for that matter, you about ready to run for the hills. That's why I say six feet don't work for me. Okay, 20 feet works for me. Okay, if you are going to live in fear of this pandemic, then when you see me, you see this face, me, stay 20 feet away from me. You ain't seen that video yet? Stay 20 feet away from me. Please feel free to watch it. But stay 20 feet away from me, please. I don't want your paranoia. I don't want your fear. I don't want your ignorance. I don't want none of that in my aura. There is only one person that I believe in 100%, no doubt, that's going to get us through this. And that is the Lord Almighty. And I will keep saying that. I say it to everybody at work. I say it to customers that I have a conversation with. Count it all joy for all that you're going through. Because in the end, it's going to get better. BB and CC Wines, count it all joy. That's where I got that from. I say it all the time. That song means to me. I don't know if it's the fact that I'm a Capricorn. And when it comes to music, Capricorns, they literally listen to the song and the meaning of the song and they can relate to it. That song from BB and CC Wines, Count It All Joy, says it all. Especially with this pandemic going on. That is the perfect song for everyone to listen to. Count It All Joy. We have been through a lot of disasters, pandemics, epidemics, whatever you want to call them, over the years. And what happens? We get through them. Is this one different from all the other pandemics we've been through? Yes. You know, this requires us to wear a mask. I don't know if you remember, I forgot what year it was, but remember the influenza, the swine flu? The same things that we are doing for this virus, I can't say it because I think they said that YouTube will flag you if you say the name, but you all know what I mean. They have the same similarities. You know, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay 6 feet away from each other. It's the same thing as this pandemic, as it was with the swine flu, is what I'm saying. The point of the matter is, my royal men and royalettes, we got to stop living in fear. Doesn't make any sense to live in fear. It just don't. I don't understand what it's supposed to accomplish living in fear. Because the only thing that I see is that you're hurting yourself and only yourself. And then what irks me is when you bestow that to everyone around you. I'm not going to do that. I'm tired of getting a look when I sneeze or when I cough or when I go, and I get the stares and I get the side eye. Now I'm not allowed to cough. I'm not allowed to sneeze. I'm not allowed to go to clear my voice. You know when you wake up in the morning, the voice kind of like a little, how you doing? You got to clear your voice a little bit. That's because you just woke up. But when you do that in public, people are literally like, oh my God. You know, I know a few people, you know, when I go out, they sneeze and they cough. Do I turn around and give them the side eye? No. I said, bless you. And they say, thank you. Or when I'm in the line of a store that has the, you know, the conveyor belt. You know, people are now afraid to put their stuff on the conveyor belt if I only got like 2-3 items. So I told them, go ahead, put your stuff up there. You know, this one girl was like, oh, thank you. You know, people just like would yell at me or like give me this look like, oh my God, like stay away from me, da da da. We both have a mask on. And judging from how far we were apart, it seemed like she was more like 8 feet apart more than 6. So what's the problem? We're taking the necessary precautions to be safe. So what's the problem? All I'm saying is this, people. I'm not going to stop living my life because this is going on. What I am going to do is keep wearing my mask, keep washing my hands, keep doing the social distancing. And if I don't feel good, then I know to stay home. But I am not going to allow this pandemic to stop me from living my life and accomplishing my dreams and goals. If I want to get on a plane, I'll get on a fucking plane. If I want to get on a train, I'll get on a train. If I want to get on a boat, damn it, I'll get on a motherfucking boat. As long as I wear a mask, wash my hands, social distance. And if I don't feel good, then I know to isolate myself. If I continue doing those things and leaving everything up to God, I'm good to go. And I hope my royal men and royalettes think the same thing. If not, hey, that's your prerogative. I am not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to change your life around. I am merely venting to you all, and you are all taking the time to listen to me then about all the craziness that goes on in my life. I'm just mind-boggled by everyone and how they have acted since this whole pandemic got started. And I'm going to keep, and I want y'all to remember this. I want y'all to keep this in mind. It's not of importance, but just to keep this in mind later on in the future when I make keep making videos. I'm not going to say if. Listen to this. When this pandemic is over, and it will be over, because I have faith that it will be over. When, I don't know, but it will be over. When this pandemic is over completely, I'm going to look back of the year 2020, and I'm going to ask myself, how did I react when this whole thing started? Did I live in fear? Did I take all the necessary precautions and kept living my life? And I hope people will do the same thing that I'm doing. When this pandemic is over, I want you all to look back to 2020 when this whole thing started. And I want you to ask yourself, how did you react? Did you live in fear, or did you take all the necessary precautions you were supposed to take and you kept living your life? Whatever those answers are, I hope that you take stock and rethink everything in your life. I want you to rethink everything. What did you learn from this pandemic? Did you learn that life is too short? Did you learn that any and anything can happen to a loved one at any given moment? Just look back at how you reacted. Because I can be able to look back at the videos that I did during this pandemic, and I can literally pat myself on the back and smile and say, you know what? I kept living my life because that's what God wanted me to do, needed me to do. Sorry, there's just between a need and a want. He needed me to keep the faith. He needed me to know that no matter what happens, he's going to make this pandemic go away. He has a plan. He knows what's up. But he's not going to tell us yet. There's going to be signs that he is going to send to us or have us just ironically just look and be like, what the heck is that? It may not make sense to us when we see it. But then when things start going back somewhat normal, normal's the understatement now, but somewhat normal, then you're going to be able to look back and be like, oh, that day I was going to work and I saw something and I didn't really put stock in it, but looking back on it now, that and what's happening now, that was God showing me that things are getting better and this pandemic will be over. We'll still be cautious, but it's going to be over. And when it is, I hope we can all tell ourselves how grateful we are to still be here, because not a lot of people survived this. We lost a lot of people to this virus. We have. And my condolences to all the family and friends and everyone, to those families that lost their loved one to this. We're going to get through this. I'm telling you right now, we are going to get through this. I tell myself that every day. I leave everything to my God. And that's all I can do. And I will keep doing that. You don't agree with me? Hey, your prerogative. But I believe what I believe. And I know my royal men and royalettes feel the same. So, with that being said, I'm done with my ranting. I have to go to bed because I have to be at work at 8 in the morning. So, and I will be going out of town next week. I don't disclose where I'm going because that's just something I don't feel like telling everyone because it's nobody's business. But just know that I'm going to be fine. It's just a little thing that I'm going to do. Take 2 vacations a year, and this is my second one until next year. So I will have a safe journey there and back. And when I come back, I will do another video. Until then, I will see you guys soon. Stay healthy, stay safe. We are going to get through this because our Lord and Savior has a plan. It's only a matter of time before he reveals it. And when he does, it is going to shine like the sun. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.